Watch the tournament live at OKTAGON.tv.
Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Luke Barnett. Hamburg has been electric tonight. This schedule for 3 5-minute rounds should we need them. Off we go, Luke.
Yeah, Jonas needs to make sure his emotions don't get the best of him. Nezhad obviously trying to get in his head. And I imagine he's going to look to get on top and get the takedown and get underneath the striking, the slick hands of Jonas Magard. Takes the center early, does Jonas. And a feint of a change of level from Nezhad. Good control of those emotions so far from Jonas, not going overzealous, coming in, flying at his man, waiting for him to engage. Kicks low.
And listen, he's got to be patient. Like you said, the emotions can't get the better of him because this is what Nezhad wants. He wants to enter. Oh, Magard stops the first takedown.
And like I said, Magard, a very different man to Tzanakidze. It's very hard to take this guy down. Low center of gravity, very good defensive wrestling, and we see that in the middle. So you might say that Nezhad's the best grappler in Germany, the best wrestler in Germany, but he needs to get a hold of him, needs to push him up against the fence, and he needs to mix it up. He cannot just shoot naked like he just did. He needs to throw punches, but to do that, he opens himself up to the right hand of Magard.
Yeah, and again, he's got to watch his neck on those entry. Magard, 17 wins, 9 finishes, 7 submissions. 5 of those, Luke, are Japanese neckties. Nezhad hanging on, Vosgrone-esque here, trying to imitate the Neanderthal, but staying attached to Magard now.
This is what he needs to do, and now he's up against the fence, has those hands connected, and this is what we know he's going to do. So now for Jonas, he seems frustrated, but he's going to get dumped. So he needs to react off his hips, needs to find that cage, build back without giving up his back here. Does well to get to his feet, and that's going to be all night. That is going to be what Nezhad is going to try and do all night long to Jonas.
Wrestling since the age of 10. He put a clinic on against former champion Mate Tzanakidze.
But again, Mate Tzanakidze didn't get up like that.
Not like this, no.
You know, Jonas is very reactive in his grappling. Once he hits the ground, he knows he needs to get back to his feet. And if he keeps doing this over and over again with the weight problems that Nezhad had, maybe that'll affect it in the later rounds. Maybe his cardio won't be there. Who knows? And also, this means nothing in the judges' scorecards. If Jonas separates, lands one good punch, that's all that matters. Gonna go for a high crotch here though. Switches it up and goes again to that. Double leg, has the hands connected, stuck on Jonas.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 30 seconds gone. And you asked the question, following that weight cut, that horrific weight cut Nezhad had, can he keep this pace, this energy? Because it's a lot of exertion here trying to get this to the mat.
Especially if Jonas keeps getting back up to his feet. Needs to, obviously he's landing shots, and that's going to score the points more than Nezhad, because if every time Nezhad holds on, means nothing when Jonas hits him a couple times. The judges here understand that. That little elbow is a point, you know, more than just getting dragged down. And the reactive wrestling of Jonas, if he can keep it up for the 15 minutes of this fight, because it's going to be a long fight, then, you know, he's going to wear down Nezhad and he's not going to score any points.
Yeah, the key criteria, the key word in the criteria in any of the rounds, whether it's striking or grappling, is effective, Luke.
And damage. We always say damage, damage, damage. Jonas needs to look for the wizard here, maybe, to come round. He's grabbing an old school headlock just to stifle.
Here we go, Jones is Loach back in the cage, wanting more action. And again, this one's warranted, right? You got to rest the position.
100%. And fighting those hands. And again, like you said, been wrestling from the age of 10. That grip is going to be a real vice as he switches round, though.
Nice
Gets hold of the neck.
though.
Trying to get an underhook now to buck him up. Needs to use his hips now to elevate Nezhad, because he can't, he needs to get those hands above the hips. You can see the frustration from Jonas looking at the camera. A minute remains.
But he's avoided the takedown. I say that until the point when he gets the mat, but he gets back up. Oh, he's cut the head. That elbow is sliced, and again, you talked about it, damage.
Without a doubt, Jonas is winning this round. Nezhad has done nothing. He's not landed a single strike. You know, he's been pushing him, been bullying him, doing this, but it means nothing. He's bleeding. He's been caught. He's going to bring the doctor in. That is damage.
I don't know, bring the doctor in.
They're just separating them. Sorry.
They're separating them for this. Toe-to-toe they go. And now Jonas has still just got to be switched on for this entry. It will keep coming. This is Nezhad 101.
Beautiful hips, great control of this front headlock. Maybe just wants to build and push away. Only 15 seconds remaining in this round. Just needs to keep it clean, and he would have taken this first round, I believe. Can't get those hands free. Gets it free. Great how he's using that left hand, controlling the ankle there. I like to see him lower his base and throw uppercuts or knees off the back leg.
All those deterrents that will stop the entry. Or
but you can see the difference in the posture now, the energy in this second round. Jonas there coming out, nice right hand.
And Jonas has got some great wins. You look at that Gustavo Lopez finish, that clinic he put on with his hands. The win over, of course, Jack Cartwright, Maciek, Josh Hill.
And all those wins come from footwork. His feet are a bit slower tonight than I'm used to seeing, but normally he moves in and out and changes the range. I feel like he's hunting. He wants him, so he's settling his feet a little bit more. Great hips to stop that takedown. I'd like to see him push up the head now, rather than try and work in the grappling realms. He's getting controlled on that right side. I'd like to see him give up on the head and go back to the feet. But he wants the pressure. He's looking for the neck.
Through, yeah. Oh, that was a knee. There we go. Oh, big
Another
shot.
big knee.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel the aggression out of Jonas has taken away his footwork. He's stepping in, and he wants power. He wants to land a big, heavy shot against Nezhad because of that emotion and that aggression that he held against him. Nothing in the realms of striking from him compared to Jonas.
Yeah, sits on his shots really nicely. And again, you talk about Manchester top team, the quality of sparring partner and coaches over there that have helped Jonas grow into the MMA fighter he is.
Yeah, and he looks great now, standing his ground. But I love when Jonas moves his feet. That's when he looks so good. Great return there.
Oh, my goodness.
But at the moment, he's a bit stagnant, waiting, because I think he's worrying about the takedown and wants to keep those hips engaged in the ground.
For me, it's just he's not giving anything away for free. He's going to make Farbod Nezhad earn every inch he wants to get closer to him and every entry he wants to make. I think that's clever fighting. Oh.
Nice little hook on the way out. And again, that old Jonas charm. Jab to the body. Better now, this from Jonas.
And he's going to force Nezhad to take more risks. You saw those winging shots with his head down. That's going to open up opportunities for Magard to read.
Jonas enjoying himself in there. Seems to have found his range a little bit better. There's that feint and over the overhand. See a deep breath there from Nezhad.
Skipping around, nice movement from Magard, not staying still. Got to be careful against the cage.
Exactly that. He needs to move on his feet. And if he's going to pressure forward, and that's the game plan, to plant his feet, he needs to be going forward, not back. Great hips, great awareness of where he is in the fence, and now he needs to work. This is his time, up against the fence. He's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Nice jab, stiff to the body.
2 minutes, 10 seconds in this second round still to go.
You'll see Jonas now feint down to the body and come to the head again. He's setting out with that jab to the body. Circles well, listen to his corner. And we need to see more out of Nezhad. He needs to go for it, needs to show urgency. Only a minute and a half really remaining in this second round, has done nothing really.
The problem he's got is he has plan A, but there's no plan B or C. Jonas has got to be careful picking those shots.
He did perfectly placed there as he lifted him up to throw that knee, but you're right, don't want to have an illegal strike. And again, if he wants to push this fight, maybe he's going to try and switch to the back or attack the front headlock. But with the wrestling base and Nezhad, I feel like it'd make more sense. Got that chin strap.
Yeah, he's working for something. Good pressure on the top, the nape of the neck there. Jonas bearing down with his weight.
Yeah, Jonas is extremely happy here. You can tell the confidence is brimming. He's felt everything Nezhad has. And maybe going to try and shuck through, sit through now for Nezhad to try and get to the back if he can.
He keeps threatening with this.
Yeah,
feeding that under for the anaconda.
Trying to set it up and now go to the chin. But these are extremely tough to get against the wrestler, against the grappler who's been in those positions so many times.
Nezhad with that left knee down.
But like you said, Jonas don't want to give any space. Hooks on the way up.
30 seconds now in round number 2.
Great hips again. Get into this front headlock position. Going to sell this Anaconda short choke style at the moment. Gives up on it intelligently to try and defend this takedown. Nezhad has managed to get his hands connected on the single. Nice. Gets that takedown, but Jonas straight back up against the fence. Needs to free that hand. It is his own corner, right in front of his own corner. Going to try and give up the back to stand.
He saw the time though. He sees the clock again, a veteran of the sport. Farbod Nezhad will have to dig deeper than he has ever in any fight.
Farbod has got to do something different. He can't just rely on a double leg. He needs to finish. That's what he needs to do. He needs to feint that double leg and come over the top. He needs to make Jonas think. He needs to make Jonas worry, because he hasn't been worried at all tonight.
So comfortable tonight, Jonas. Again, look at the movement. Control of range.
That comes up high with that left hand, very good.
Oh.
No, it's not there.
A low kick. I said no, it's not there. We'll see, we'll see. On the replay.
Oh, Nezhad's dropping. He's telling you directly, Luke.
Yeah, he said, what did he land? He thinks he landed on the lower leg. I didn't see it well enough because he had his back to me. But we'll see in the replay. Here we go.
Here we go. But what
it looks pretty bang on to me.
But what you can't see in the cage is Farbod Nezhad rolling around. He has 5 minutes, but this is a...
I mean, this is an interesting situation. I don't know how this would end if it...
We're going to see it again from another angle here.
It definitely landed, because I saw it come up as he kicked, landed dead on. Has 4 minutes to recover. And he's not showing great signs at this moment in time. But really, when you think about it, if I was 2 rounds down and I had no chance of winning in any single way, might be a good way out at the moment. Not saying that that's what he's doing, but it seems like a lot of theatrics for a low blow.
This is a no contest then.
I was just confirming there with one of the officials cage side. It's past 2 rounds, so we're over halfway through the fight. This will, if it's deemed unintentional, go to the judges' scorecards.
No, it was definitely unintentional. There's no way you could say. They both kicked at the same time. He was trying to teep to the midsection. He came up through. But yeah, as you said, all of this from Nezhad, if he loses through if he gives up through this situation, he's got 3 minutes left to try and fight. Jonas Magard wins because he's won the first 2 rounds. So he's better off getting up and trying to fight his way out again, if he can.
This is what I have also found out. Sometimes fighters don't know the entire rule set
as well.
That's
facts.
But the other side of it is he has just been kicked down there, and I'm for one not going to say how he feels. He's still got 2.5
minutes to recover. Seems to be getting better.
He's rolled back to his corner, and it has been a tumultuous, I'll say, as that adjective, week for Farbod. Missing weight as he did, 45% of his purse goes to Jonas Magard for this fight to stay on. 2 rounds down, and now in round number 3, taking that cup kick.
I mean, from Farbod Nezhad's side, this performance, if it ends this way, is not a good one for the fans. You know, he's really not engaged in the fight. He's trying to wrestle the entire time. A good thing to do if you're in this situation is to stamp your feet or to try and get up. He's not even really tried. He's asking for the doctor. But he, like I said, he's not really tried to engage with Jonas or fight Jonas. He's just tried to wrestle. And if it goes out this way, he's not going to win any fans like this. And as Jonas keeps saying, I didn't hit him that hard. But a shot to the cup is a shot to the cup.
Clock is now against us as well. 1 minute 15 seconds.
It does not look like he's going to get back up. He does not look like he wants to fight. He's curled over.
I don't think it's great that he's rolled up next to the face your fear sign as well. That's not...
No, that's facts. And he keeps playing with his ears as well. But he's like, now he's okay. Now he's complaining about his ear. It's got nothing to do with what happened. Now, I mean, how you can go from breathing normally to all of a sudden being in pain, I don't understand it. He's getting explained now.
Saying it will be a no contest.
It'll be a no contest.
You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Good work from the referee here. And I think he knows as well.
And pointing result, okay?
Nezhad trying to maybe look for a way out. Has been explained that there is no way out. You've got 20 seconds left to stand up and fight.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
And then he got back up.
Now he's up.
Interesting.
Right, the timeout will stop and he will ask him if he can continue. If he says no, the fight will end. From what I heard from the referee, said it will be a no contest.
No, he said it won't be a no contest. You will lose.
He said that.
That's
okay.
why he stood up.
And now
he's okay. And that's what I'm saying. That was theatrics. Absolute.
Oh my goodness.
Ridiculous.
He took that 5 minutes, but played the game to get.
Played the game incorrectly, badly, and now I hope he gets punished for it. As a fighter, as a fighter's fighter and a fan here, but I like Nezhad as he comes out with this urgency, trying to strike. That's what he's got to do. He's got to forget the wrestling, go for broke, and try and knock Jonas Magard out.
But Magard has also had that time to rest. He needs to stay dialed in. It's been a picture-perfect performance from Magard, with the opponent in particular against the style that he's bringing.
Well, headbutt as they collide there together. And now Jonas, the one pushing up against the fence and controlling the wrestling.
What a wild...
That's strange. Very strange fight, but we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left of it with Jonas up 2 rounds. And the referee wants action, as I'm sure the fans do, having to wait that long. Nice little reap on the inside. Avoids it, though. Good head position. Very well done from Nezhad, but gets met with the limbs of Jonas Magard. Using that as a rangefinder, that jab. Moving his feet so well. Trying to counter with that right hand.
Nezhad's just trying to inch forward. You can see him taking big breaths. High kick attempt, yeah.
I like this from Nezhad.
And there's the shot.
Yeah, that's what we all expect. Great defense. Look at that circle from and across the waist. Now goes to the front headlock. Gets pushed up against the fence. Gonna maybe look to turn him over. Yeah, gives up on him, pushes the head down, stands to his feet, maybe gonna take the back. Great frame from Jonas. In complete control of these positions at the moment. 2.5 minutes remain. Gonna try and knee. Trying to create a frame to keep the head. Nice little knee from the back leg.
Cheeky little knee there. Quarter Nelson across the back of the head as well.
He needs to be careful he doesn't duck out the outside and look for some kind of high crotch.
2 minutes, 5 seconds now left. What has been an extended and unique round in the Octagon cage.
Jonas is the only fighter I ever see look at the screens so much to see where he's landing his punches. He's very calm in there, relaxed, and looks at it, and he knows what he's doing. Looks up, he's looking at it to see his position. You don't see many people do that. Nice high crotch attempt here from Nezhad, but great balance.
Oh, just
beautiful defense, this.
And look at where he put his weight. Again, as he dropped right across that nape.
And this is what I'm saying the difference is between him and Sanakidze. We said it at the beginning. Sanakidze was taking down time and time again in this fight. And Jonas is impossible to get back to the mat. And the referee had enough with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining.
And off we go again.
And I don't feel like the rage is fully extinguished from Jonas. Has everything in the bag at the moment, does Magard. Still searching for that finish.
Still got the heavy shots coming as well.
Nice idea with a knee. I don't know if that hurt him, how that happened. Trying to control here is Nezhad. 1 minute remains.
Yeah, 55 seconds now for Magard to see this one out.
and must be a real vice grip as he shucks round and tries to get this half guard. Beautiful hips there and elevation, trying to go underneath. Open the elbows here though. Another one lands.
Oh, threatened to look for the leg, but Magard just sat back down.
Magard's so good on top when he finds and settles in his hips. Very hard to deal with. Up against the fence here, now punishing his man, as he said he would. Needs to watch the up kick, does so, and passes at the same time, gets the half guard position, and brings him off the fence. 10-second remain.
Oh, there we go, finishing on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, let's see how judges score this fight. All 3 judges score this fight 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision. JONAS Shark Magard!
Watch the tournament live at OKTAGON.tv.